Thank you for watching an all-new episode of Epic Urban TV. On this week, we'll revisit Miss Darlene Williams, owner of La Celia Sleek Studio in the downtown Macon, Georgia area, at her 4th annual Fitness Fashion Soiree, which was hosted at the Macon Terminal Station in downtown Macon.
Heart disease has been our #1 killer, striking women of every age, color, and culture. Heart disease claims one woman every minute, killing more women than men and more women than all cancers combined. I don't know about you, but I intend to stay alive. Fight the lady killer. Get heart checked.
Sifting through the night's sky, I was born to change your mind. Dreams made by my own design. My theme song repeats brilliantly. No apologies, I'm me. My hair is more than just a horizon. I am a woman. I am power. Look in my eyes. This is where my true strength resides.
It's T. I am originally from Macon, Georgia. I'm a fitness guru in the area. We are here today with representatives from Homeland Village on Napier Avenue in the city of Macon.
Some call me by the name of Abijah Shenga, which is my chosen name, and I am the owner of Homeland Village. And I want to welcome everyone here and just say that we are a community-based organization where we are really trying to reach out and promote culture in our Central Georgia area.
Brother Charles Henderson, and I'm just a peon of the village. All I do, he does everything. He built, but we'll get into that later. All the accomplishments he's done, and I'm just here to support him, support my brother LJ, and anybody else who's part of the village and understands the importance of Homeland Village as a cultural center in Macon, Georgia.
Hey, how you doing? My name is LJ Malone. I'm also a peon of Homeland Village.
No peons there.
Oh, sorry. I'll say we're not peons.
We're all warriors and soldiers.
Well, I'm a divine spirit being here at Homeland Village. And we're here as supporters of this wonderful oasis of our black culture. There's no other place like it in Macon, Georgia. We want to let that be known to any and everyone that visits here, that lives here, that they have a great place that they can come.
Homeland Village been here. How long have it been here?
Started in 1996 when I spotted the building, and it was an old building and in need of work. And I'm a contractor by trade, so I saw the vision of what it could be, with a little money, but the resources I had was enough to create what you see now, and it's been an ongoing process, and I'm just happy, to be with my good brothers here who've been with me, and they're not peons, trust me.
I know.
Really good, genuine people who have devoted just as much time and energy as I have, to see that Homeland Village continue to grow and get better.
I grew up in this neighborhood. Actually, I always peeked over here, but never knew exactly what it was. I was like, "Ooh, that art is so amazing."
I get a lot of that.
But never knew exactly what it was. So it's definitely making Georgia's best kept secret. What would you say is the secret to your success for your store?
It's probably my love for my people. To see them doing better and knowing that there's much better out there for them, and knowing the process to getting there, and it's not easy, but it's definitely, achievable. And I just want to create the resources that they can have, that they can come and, and feel free and comfortable and relaxed to the point where they can come and get that without apologies.
So speaking of culture, one of the things I noticed in your store is the books. You have some amazing book titles.
Yes.
What book is your favorite?
Yes, there are several books there and located here in the store that speaks on a lot about our history and our culture. And one of them is Dr. Asa Hilliard, who wrote the book The Reawakening of the African Mind, which really get us inspired to learn about our history, about our comedic science and things like that. And he has inspired people like Anthony Browder, Dr. Finch, and so many other people who are carrying on his legacy. So this book here, along with Dr. Clark, we have Dr. Ben Johakinen, and books like Marcus Garvey, who really inspired me. He inspired me. That's one of the people who really woke me up, when I was in my teen years and stuff. So books like this is really inspirational because it teaches us stuff that you're not going to get from these European style books. So you need to get the message from people who look like you and who are speaking on your legacy and your culture.
And your store it's amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
So I noticed these two. Can you give us like a background of these two items here?
Okay, yeah. This one here is a piece from Kenya, and it's actually a necklace that's used in wedding ceremonies, and you can see the colors are very vivid, very beautiful, and bright colors. And these are Kenyan colors, green, red, black, and white. And it symbolizes when a woman is getting married, she wears that. That's part of the attire. And these here are stick people that are made by children over in the Congo area, in Zaire and Central Africa. And just to highlight that creativity, it just helps them, at a very early age to start learning how to do things with their hand, and cultivate, art.
Okay.
And this here is also from Kenya. They're big on beads, beads and cowrie shell. And believe it or not, these cowrie shells used to be used as currency in Africa. They got what they call. We also have trade beads, which also is a form of currency that was used throughout Western Africa. So what I did, this is what I love to do, and trust me, it's hard work.
Yeah.
But every day I'm just as eager to get up and and do whatever is necessary, to progress and keep moving forward.
Amazing.
Yes.
That's a true story. So being that culture should be such a huge part of our community, I would like for you guys to tell me a little bit of the background on the comedics.
Well, there's numerous of books out on comedic sciences, but far as right now, if anybody wants to get introduced to the methodology, it's a great author by the name of Rob Nefer Amen, and he has series, Metuneta series, and he breaks down the psychology. He breaks down, matter of fact, he has a cosmology, which dates back to the 24th century BC of a fifth of the fifth dynasty. Yeah, 5th dynasty king Eunice. And so this is real science. This is real application that this brother out of New York, matter of fact, we got a good chance to meet him. And it's very powerful as far as his tactics, as far as dealing with the spirit, the mind, and the body. And like I said, it's nothing that he invented. This is just what he is reintroducing that our ancestors already practiced. A lot of the sciences, contemporary sciences of today, mathematics, physics, astronomy, astrology, chemistry. Matter of fact, the word chemistry comes from Arabic. It's alchem something. Don't get me wrong, but that's the etymology of the word chemistry. It's like the study of
mathematics,
something like that. Yeah.
Ma'at.
Yeah, mathematics, ma'at, balancing, equaling out, all these things, even down to the so-called deities, but they really weren't deities or gods. A lot of times they're viewed, people have perspectives that they're deities or gods, but they're really just principles of force and nature. That's right. And also the psychological dispositions within us as humans. That's why a lot of known psychologists, Carl Jung, Sigmund Freud, they studied African principles because they knew that we are the ones that came up with personality types, how to distinguish people when they're mentally ill and things of that nature. So, I mean, it's a good thing to dwell in and study, and a lot of people, it doesn't, and you could be from any walk of life. You could be a Christian and study this. It doesn't take nothing from your religion. If anything, it adds to it. It gives you clarification on how spiritual things operate. You know, not spiritual things, I should say, but more or less spirituality, how it operates. You know, it gives you a better understanding instead of just going out on blind faith and not knowing, you know, how to maneuver through this world. I mean, because it's definitely needed as much. For instance, like this area we're in now, it has a high rate of suicide, high rate of mental illness. And if people just knew how to understand their psychology, how they're made up, even though it still gets deeper, but medication, pharmaceutical is not going, that's not the all in all. It has to be counseling. Even when you study psychology, it tells you that some of the greatest methods to counter mental illness is dealing with therapy, meditation, and just simple therapy like walking in nature, getting away from your environment, things of that nature, not just being medicated.
Comedic science is a very, very great tool. It's a great thing for pastors, whoever, regular people, mothers, fathers, whoever, aspiring youth that just want to know themselves and become better people and make the most out of their talents. It's the greatest thing.
Miss T from Urban T.v. You can catch us every Saturday at 10 p.m. on Facebook. And I hope you guys enjoyed this experience with us here at Homeland Village. Right. Thank you.
And thank you all for coming and showing us this love, you know, for the village. And we're located at 2910 Napier Avenue here in Macon, Georgia. Please come out and check us out, and you will not regret it.
Want to get help? Anything you need? Come on by. Any type of questions? Just come through.
Check us out at Homeland Village on Facebook, all social media platforms. We're there.
And Making Peace.
Also Making Peace. Yeah, you can follow Making Peace, hashtag Making Peace on all social media platforms. Google us too. Google us, Homeland Village.
Facebook, Homeland Village Cultural Center.
That's right, Homeland Village Cultural Center.
Line by Line, a new weekly segment of Epic Urban TV, hosting urban published authors, poets, screen and playwriters. Want to be a guest on our show? Email epicurbantv@gmail.com.